in my soul. This is real. Don't know how long we've been acting, and these nights are getting shorter. Lack of energy, I'll conquer. In my soul, this is real. These nights are getting shorter. In my soul, this is real. These roots go deep. The only thing that makes us sway, invisible each day. Thought I couldn't breathe without you. I'm inhaling. Thought I couldn't see without your perfect vision. Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living. Thought that I would fail without you, but I'm on top. Thought it would be over, but now, but it won't stop. Thought that I would self-destruct, but I'm still here. Even in my years to come, I'm still gonna be here. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the finals of the Inferno League, the Inferno Pro League. Currently got 38 in our lobby, and we've got a bunch of people who've forgotten to download the new maps with the update, which is not an ideal way to start today, but those people are going to miss the first match, and we're going to be underway. Running through our current leaderboard, we have Death and Destruction in first place with a season total of 3,120 points, currently sitting top with 78 kills. Second, Four Angry Men with 2,285, approximately 780 points behind. So we make that 880 points behind. So, Four Angry Men have some real catching up to do. Death and Destruction sitting in pole position. Third is Revenants with 2,275 points. They're only 10 points behind Four Angry Men, so there's a real battle there for second and third place. Fourth, Shred It with 1,610 points. About 600 odd points behind Revenants in third. And then Extinction in fifth, 1,590 points. They're 20 points behind the fourth place Shred It. As we go to our first map here, Erangel. Got a flight path from Georgia Pole, South Georgie to Novo. There's a couple of teams who like heading to Georgie. So there's a couple of teams out of the plane already. Two teams heading in a northerly direction towards South George and Georgie Crates. A bunch of teams out of the plane early, heading in the direction of Pachinki. I wonder if it's where Extinction is going to go. Looks like they're heading... They're not heading it down. So we'll jump on with Zero Skills heading into Pachinki right now. Looks like Death and Destruction are heading in there as well. Death and Destruction might only have the only have two players. No, they've got three. Hamster Elf, Yank This, and Divorce is still flying in. Although Zero Skills appear to be getting a... Zero Skills going to get the vehicle. Trouble for Zero Skills. Yank This has spotted someone. There's already been a knock coming out from Hamster Elf. Second knock from Hamster Elf now with that VSS. Yank This taking a landing, smashing one of the guys from Zero Skills. Darkwing. Looks like Darkwing's going to be able to get a revive in on his teammate, Hamster Elf. Very, very close. Hamster Elf taking some shots towards one of the Zero Skills guys who has that vehicle. Trying to get away. More VSS shots ringing out. One shot lands, but not enough to get a knock at a finish. Yank This coming in and doing some serious work. Yank This already with 1 kill, 2 kills already for Death and Destruction. Our first place team who have down a player. Yank This landing on some seriously good loot. There's still one member who might be bleeding out here. Yeah. Nixon currently bleeding out for Zero Skills as the other team member crawls away. A couple of teams close together in Milter. A 3-man Shred It team currently across the road. As we wait for things to slowly render in. Merciless and Shred It across the road from one another. Shots ringing out from Dr. Dre and Neuro. Lost being knocked in that 2-story. Lyrics spots Neuro across the road. Grabs the Uzi. Takes some shots towards Neuro. Only a couple of them land. Neuro still tries to get across. Hip fires with that Uzi. Isn't able to bring him down. Pennywise coming into the building. Pennywise trying to spot where Lyrics is. Oh, Pennywise able to spray with the AK and brings down Shred It. They're all done. Merciless taking it down in Milter. Head over to Yaz, where I think 4 Angry Men have been engaging. Not the start 4 Angry Men were looking for, with 2 players finished off, Straw and Storm. They've been engaging with Extinction here early in match 1. The Inferno Pro League. This is a finals week extinction with all 4 of their members still up. Storm currently pushing across, continuing to loot. As the 4 extinction members are looking to continue on from their excellent match week 3. Keep up that form. Izzy already with 1 kill. Spots an AK. Picks up the ammo. Doesn't take it though. Stormy's close. Stormy getting a knock on Snowy. Is he going to push around here? Going to look for that 3rd kill of Storm. Stormy from 4 Angry Men. Popeye's there. Down goes 4 Angry Men. Death and Destruction have this in the bag. Courtesy of Extinction, who continuing their recent form. Getting a squad wipe early in Yasnaya. 2 teams already gone. Looking at our map, a southern map. Head down to Military Island where Stay Golden Esports. Toyin has received some shots. 6 times on the Mutant. He's got Spray and Pray currently firing at Toyin. You can see all the Spray and Pray members in those barrack buildings. Spots Vivified. Vivified cops 1 to the chest. But Toyin receives 1 in return. Going to use that first aid kit. That vest copped an absolute beating. Toyin leaning across and having a look, trying to spot some more of the Spray and Pray members. Do have to be careful though. If Toyin does go down, it's going to be hard to get the revive. Toyin just waiting. Cypher looks across, receives a couple of shots and is very, very low. Would not be peeking. Timbit and Jokester, you can see there on the right of screen, have started to rotate around to the south of the guys from Spray and Pray. Toyin just using that 6 times and is incredibly lethal and accurate with that mutant. Timbit has continued to rotate around with that AK. Just rocking the iron sight, level 3 helmet, level 2 vest, got some meds. Has one of the teammates there for company. Timbit using a little watchtower as cover. Jokester and Deslate are over there as well. See where Toyin is currently sitting up high. Do need to be careful here, Spray and Pray. They do have a couple of different angles on some of their players. Mr. Terror is just chilling inside with the suppressed Vector. Doesn't have a helmet yet. Shots are ringing out. Being taken from the Slate inside with that M4. Looking towards Chaco. Terra still inside. Cypher has jumped down. Pre-fires a couple of shots in a window. I wonder if Spray and Pray will try and dip. Toyin has gone down to Vivified. Chaco receives some shots from Timbit now as well. They will be relaying where those players are. Vivified has started a bit of a rotation here. Maybe trying to catch one of the Stay Golden Esports players while they're trying to cross over to get the revive, but they are some distance from them right now. No luck currently for Vivified. Although Timbit has crossed over inside these buildings. Chaco is in the same building. Chaco down the stairs. Chaco's going to go down to Jokester, who's going to quickly finish off. Timbit is inside there as well. So they managed to retaliate. Jokester pushing through. Shots ringing out. Deslate coming in and trying to get another knock in there as well. Deslate pushing downstairs towards Mr. Terro. trying to take some shots through that door. With the S12K. Bang, down goes another one. Toyin has been finished off though. To look at who's in this area. Is it just Vivified left from Spray and Pray? It certainly is. Spray and Pray losing some members. Looks like Dead Serious Gaming is engaging with Death and Destruction elsewhere. It's the last member of Spray and Pray. Vivified having to hang tight. Luckily inside the circle. It's the three remaining members of Stay Golden Esports continue looting up. Looting the bodies of the dead Spray and Pray members. Looks like DSG might have actually gone down there. Or VSS shots ringing out towards Jokester. Shots are being received from Vivified. Vivified trying to get down. Shots are ringing out. Doing his best to get down. He's going to have to jump. Now has to try and escape. And escape he will try. Stay Golden Esports. To pursue that final kill. The guys from Spray and Pray. You can see Timbit moving across with Jokester, as is Deslate. Question is, will Deslate spot Vivified? He's no longer up there anymore. Looking, but currently not seeing. Going to find that he has dipped out and has successfully managed to escape. But that's two teams down to just one member remaining. Slate realizes that he must have managed to get away. And he has continued to rotate. And next zone is in. And it's smack bang in the middle of that zone. Could finish on either side. Got Merciless still over near Milter. Halfway between Milter and Farm. There might... There's a couple of misfire shots. Or is Timbit spotted to Slate? No, Timbit spotted Vivified from Spray and Pray. Doesn't look like it. Just checking a couple of spots to see if they can find him. But clearly he has managed to get out of there with his life. So Spray and Pray will continue on and live to fight another day. Good start for a couple of teams here. See that zone could definitely finish on either side. Part of this zone, of course, has the river in it. It's not really a viable option for a lot of our teams. Both bridges are in play as well. You can see Merciless have come across and rotating in the direction of Novo. Extinction's still up in Yasnaya, their favourite place to drop. They're not going anywhere. Revenants currently on a rotation from South George. They're coming in. They will probably jump for Angry Men, who had a poor start to the Inferno Pro League Finals, being taken out early by Extinction. Death and Destruction rotating towards Ferry Pier. You can see Revenants there in their vehicles. They're on a rotation right now. Snipes, Espinoza, Black and Pearl. Peralta. Rotating in multiple vehicles. Not to get squad wiped. They're pushing kind of close to Death and Destruction. You can see Divorced and Yank This just over this hill where they are currently rotating to. Shots are ringing out now. Divorced. Yank This. Currently outside. Divorced receiving some shots at that tree. Being lasered from all different directions. Divorced goes down. Yank This now. acting as a solo. This hamster elf has gone down. Spots a member. Snipes goes down. Yank, this is really going to have to do some work here. Gets one knock and gets the finish as well. But Espinoza is going to come up over that hill, one might think, and potentially spot Yank this, who is knocked and finished one now. Is now on the run. Absolutely legging it to that wizard tower. Just manages to get there, but they did spot him. Yank this, of course, the Rage King. He's going to have to continue to rotate away. Black currently on a rotation. He's going back to those vehicles as Peraltar and Espinoza. They're looting up and looking at from that ridgeline. Yank this has continued to rotate away to safety. Makes it the third team down to just the one member remaining. Yank this rotating all the way underneath the bridge. He's going for the water. He's thinking about swimming, potentially. There is a boat down there as Yank this continues to rotate away. There is a boat that he appears that he might go for. Yank this, one of the players left in the Pro League who is capable of clutching this as a solo. Of course, doesn't matter how good you are. As a solo, it's going to be tough. Death and Destruction already with 8 kills so far. Yank this is going to take that boat. Rotate away. 0 skills and Revenants. They're both on the northern side of the bridges. So is Extinction, and they're about to rock right up to where 0 skills is. Shots are being taken. Trouble, and that's it. We lose one of our solos. Stage is gone, and 0 skills as a consequence are out as well. Quick loot for Murray. One of our high place finishes in the Inferno Solo League. Jumping in with Izzy, Ravenox, and Snowy. Girls from Extinction. And one of my picks to do really well, and they've slowly and but surely come in to this tournament. Didn't have the ideal first couple of weeks, but have since really started to get their act together. Get a bunch of kills and some good place finishes. They did very well on Erangel last week in week 3. Coming away with the 2nd place. Just being finished off by Death and Destruction. You can see where our zone is. It's going to be a military base finish. So Extinction and Revenants have got to rotate in from the north, while Merciless have to come in from the east. You can see them over near Novo. Plenty of space left on this map for 16 alive. Extinction are going to rotate over that bridge, but we're going to jump on with Stay Golden Esports. 3 players still alive. Just Toyin, who has currently gone down. Looking at these buildings and thinking, yep, this is a piece of real estate that I like. We're going to pull up here. They're going to jump in and call this 2-story building home. Jokester with level 3 kit for days. Level 3 backpack, melon and vest. See, Vivified is off to the north. Cruising through, still having a bit of a loot. Revenants probably thinking about taking a boat, judging by where they are on the island, or where they are just to the north of the island. Merciless and Extinction rotating in vehicles very close to one another. Murray, Izzy, Snowy, and Merry rotating past Pennywise. They do spot a vehicle. Merry looking straight at them with the Scar and the 2 times. They're going to rotate away from them. Do not wanting to engage if they can while they are still outside the next zone. Extinction now just pulling up inside the zone. Will they continue into military base? itself. After a quick pit stop while crashing into that rock. So it's not a bad start for Extinction at all here today. 5 kills, making it already inside the top 6. Shred It, one of them is from Shred It, still alive, I believe. Just check that. Or Shred It finished off. Shred It are out. Which does mean that they will jump Shred It into 4th place at the moment. Revenants are still alive and kicking. 4 Angry Men are down. Revenants will currently change places with 4 Angry Men. 2nd and 3rd swapping places. Death and Destruction still with a stranglehold here on this league. Extinction have pulled up to where they like, and they're pretty much smack bang in the center of the zone. All of our teams in zone at the moment. With the zone coming in. Yank riding solo for Death and Destruction. Spray and Pray, Vivified, also riding solo. Revenants with 3. Stay Golden Esports with 3. Extinction with 4. Merciless with 4. Izzy continuing to clap cheeks like always. She's a force to be reckoned with, and she's got 3 kills already. Now Revenants are rotating, and they're rotating in the direction of Spray and Pray, Vivified. They're rotating on foot. Revenant Black isn't completely kitted for meds. Probably do with a few more. Vivified is down the hill as Espinosa, Peralta. These guys have been blessed with... Oh, they haven't been blessed. They need to rotate in. Only Extinction in there at the moment. Vivified. Laying low. Purely going for points. Not ideal. But he does have a team rotating down the hill. Vivified needs to be careful. Either needs to stay very, very still, or hope that Espinosa rotates past. Door does open downstairs. Vivified waiting. Vivified goes down to Espinosa, who's too quick. And we lose Spray and Pray in 6th position. Espinosa managing to get the kill there. We see just here the western edge of the zone. This team has to rotate in over this hill. There is not a lot of cover over this hill. Extinction, though, engaging with Stay Golden Esports. They're right on top of one another. Let's get in there. Timbit is very low. Jokester coming in with the AK. Shots being taken. Murray up high inside. You can see where those girls are. Are they not up high in here? Yeah, there they are. See, there is Izzy. Izzy and Rave Knox sitting in that cheeky little spot up the top. You can climb up there. Very, very hard to dislodge. Jokester receiving some shots from Izzy and Rave Knox. Cheeky little spot. These things have. Snowy has been finished off. So 2 teams right on top of one another. Izzy tries to go around to get a different angle. Stay Golden Esports can really just cover the exits here. 2 ways in, 2 ways out. See Deslate covering one of those exits. The next zone is going to be pivotal for both these teams. Merciless with a lot of space inside the zone, as do Revenants. Yank this right down on the southern edge. Trying to stay as far away from the action as possible to make sure he can take out first place here overall for Death and Destruction in the Inferno Pro League. It's 2 teams inside the same building. Extinction. Oh, look where that zone is. That zone is right on top and leaves both these teams just inside the zone. Timbit covering one exit still. The Revenants continue to push their way into the zone. You can see them rotating. Revenants rotating in towards this fight. And this little stalemate. Stay Gold Esports really have these exits locked up at the moment. But if Revenants continue to rotate in the direction that they are, they will rotate straight into this fight. Stay Golden Esports could be caught between a rock and a hard place. Some shots ring out. I'm sure Peralta, Espinosa, and Black will have heard that. Izzy continuing to look at doors, pre-firing a shot or two just through those doors, just in case a Stay Golden Esports member decides to get a little bit frisky. Rave knocks across the building, leaning through that little gap just towards that door. Murray making sure that doorway doesn't become exposed. But Revenants are hot on the trail. You can see there just one building across. So 3 teams in 2 buildings next to one another. Both of these teams, like all 3 of these teams inside zone now. None of them need to really engage if they can help it. Yanktis has rotated all the way around to the east. Merciless have the entire northern section of the current zone. Peralta moving just slightly. Peralta does go down to Timbit. To Slate now. Looking in the direction of Peralta. Espinosa or Black needs to come across and try and go for that revive. But this is kind of what Extinction wanted. They needed another team to turn up to potentially allow them to get out. Black coming across for that revive. Looks like Black has made it as well. Black currently doing that revive. They're 26 meters from the zone. So they're going to need to quickly med up and get in, because this zone is really going to hurt. Peralta does go down to zone though. Not going to be able to... Oh, he's going to go down to the zone and they're not going to get that kill. Stay Golden Esports. The zone will claim it. Peralta finished off. Oh, the brutal zone. Just couldn't get that first aid kit in quickly enough. The zone has changed, which means that these players will have to move. Carnage will ensue at some point as this stalemate continues between these 2 teams. What is going to give? What is going to give between these 2 teams? Merciless easily rotating into the zone from the north. You can see there in top right hand corner. They are team 5. Rave Knox jumping down. It might be about to kick off here. Rave Knox has jumped down. Shots are being taken. Espinosa goes down to Jokester. So Revenants are currently losing a member. It's just Black. Rave Knox going to go for it. Sees Jokester. Takes shots towards Jokester. Does go down. 1 Extinction member is down. Izzy currently... Rave Knox has been finished off. It's just Izzy and Murray left. Pre-fires the M762. Izzy trying to get in a first aid kit. Spots. This is going to be crazy as the zone pushes these players. Shots ringing out. The Slate going down to Black. Espinosa had managed to get the revive. Izzy coming outside. Murray there as well. Black right on top of one another. Izzy going down. Murray trading fire. Just Murray left alive for Extinction. He's going to have to run for it. This zone's going to be brutal. Murray's going to go down to zone potentially. Yes, she is. There goes Extinction. We're down to 6 alive. 3 teams remaining. Stay Golden Esports Jokester trying to get in a first aid kit. No, that's it. 2 teams claiming the zone. Being claimed by the zone. It is now just Yank This and Merciless Death and Destruction yanked this, has managed to survive all the way to the end as that craziness ensued. It was always going to happen. Neither of those two teams wanting to budge. In the end, budge they had to because the zone would not allow them to stay there any longer. 3 teams engaging, so it's now Yank This v Merciless. Pennywise does go down. 1 down for Merciless. Yank This. 3 to go. Finishes off 1. Can Yank This clutch this by himself? Shots being taken towards Yank This. Has been spotted. Yank This going to go retreat around. More shots being taken towards Yank This from Neuro. Notorious, very, very close. Neuro there as well, leaning and looking. Yank This throws a nade. Needs to get his weapon out. Take shots at Notorious. Notorious goes down. He's got 2. Half the way there. Mr. Dr. Dread going upstairs. Taking shots towards Neuro. Neuro goes down. Tell you what, very good work from Yank This. Yank This managed to get 3 of the 4. But Merciless coming away with the first win of the finals of the Inferno Pro League. Taking some happy shots up there. And then raining some shots down. But Merciless with 5 kills, taking out match 1 here in Erangel of the Inferno Pro League. Death and Destruction with 10 kills with just the 3 members. Very, very impressive. Yank This nearly managing to clutch it by himself. Third, Stay Golden Esports. They got the 6 kills. They were caught up with Extinction and Revenants. Extinction with the 6 kills as well. Izzy with 4. 3 kills for Revenants in 5th. Vivify with 1 kill in 6th for Spray and Pray. No kills for 0 skills in 7th. Dead Serious Gaming got 1 kill in 8th. No kills for 4 Angry Men in 9th. And Shredded in 10th. Got no kills either. But that is it for match 1. Match 2 coming up very, very soon. Do not go anywhere.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will live I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I will keep myself. I would fade away. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focused on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, another month away, I will keep myself. I would find a way. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focused on the pain, the only thing that's real.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to match 2 of the Inferno Pro League Finals. Currently have 30 in the lobby. Death and Destruction yanked this, nearly taking it out as a solo. But Merciless came away with the win. Of course, this is Vikendi, our next map. And Vikendi is TPP. We always play one TPP match, and it is always a Vikendi. Not long to go until match 2 gets underway. Death and Destruction, overall leaders, cementing that and beginning to run away with it. With that second place finish, 4 Angry Men will drop below Revenant. So our current leaderboard is Death and Destruction in first, Revenant's second, 4 Angry Men in third, Extinction in fourth, beginning to push closer to 4 Angry Men. And then we have Shred It, and we're going to drop down to 6. Spray and Pray will jump above them probably. Stay Golden Esports will probably stick around in 7th place. Below that is Misfire in 8th, Zero Skills in 9th. Merciless, who are currently in 10th, they're going to jump up the leaderboard significantly with that win. Dead Serious Gaming. Also here, they will push up the rankings from where they are. Probably going to jump from 14th to 12th with their finish in match 1. But this is match 2. Here on Vikendi for the Inferno Pro League finals. Can Merciless go back-to-back and finish off the Inferno Pro League in style? Or will Death and Destruction continue to push further and further away? As I've mentioned previously, Extinction, who had a bit of a rough time with things in our first 2 weeks, has come back and been a lot stronger for it. Check out our flight path. It is south to north, winery to Krichas, near Dobro Mesto. Extinction quite like going winery, and they're out of the plane early, heading just exactly there. Heading in that direction. Spray and Pray heading in the direction of Milner. Remaining 8 teams still on the plane. Merciless now out. We do have another team jumping out, heading towards. Looks like Forsaken are now heading towards Villa. They weren't here for match 1. They're here for match 2. Couple of teams heading for Goroka. Some other teams head towards Krichas. Jump on with Stay Golden Esports as they come in to Goroka. Appears they actually might be there by themselves. Shredded are coming down as well. In Krichas, I thought they had a team with them. Clearly not. There are Revenants do have a player with them. That is Misfire Untamed, who's got a 4-man Revenants team with him. Untamed realizes the danger, is going to run across the road. He's then going to go, oh shit, I'm out of here. Untamed is going to go down here. Untamed does go down 2 snipes with the Thompson. Misfire going to lose a member early. Espinosa going to come over and finish things off with some punches. Espinosa feeling the pain of Untamed. Maybe had a quick chat on all chat, who knows. There's a free kill for Revenants very early on.
He's just like, it's not personal, man.
There we go. Can hear it.
Yeah, like, it's not personal, man. We just gotta do it. It's okay.
There we go. We do hear that they were talking on all chat.
Okay, so now you know there's a team that way. So
Misfire Untamed
you know,
now.
also, like, after you get stacked, like, hide in one of these small compounds along the water.
Hearing in with Misfire.
This town should have enough to, like, you know, stack you to what you need.
Communicating their plan of what to do for the remainder of this match. Hopefully he does remember to turn off all chat though. He doesn't try to talk over the top of me for the remainder of this match. Checking our map, and it is a very northern zone.
Your pair characters now. I can look at your stats and stuff.
That northern zone taking out a huge portion of it. So it's only about half its actual size because of the water.
18 rounds played with the 2.24 KD. There's a Viper M416 with a soaring eagle pan.
Listen to what this
evil mask with high school boots.
Just chat, but look like this
Emails
Misfire
like
have
this.
teams have their they're really spread out. Inferno and Pickford, they've dropped as 3 solos and really spread themselves out in order to maximize loot and probably to just try and survive. So if one member does go down, then the other 2 members are still alive. Very passive strategy here from Misfire. Of course, this is match 2, third and final match of the Inferno Pro League finals, coming up after this one. The entire eastern section of this map, from Cosmodrome down to Volnova, has got nobody in it. So all their teams are clustered on the western side of this map. Check here with our current leaders. Death and Destruction. Scooby Drew might have forgotten to download the maps after the update. Clear and beautiful skies here on Vikendi. We had some fog and rain the last couple of match weeks. Visibility will be much better. Scooby Drew continues to loot away. Level 2 backpack, level 2 helmet, level 2 vest, meds, 4 days.
The plan's basically working as I thought it would. Like, at least one of us probably would have died before zone. I mean, before we all came together. Because imagine we all, like, followed me and landed Zabava, and we all would have died.
You can hear the reasoning.
I think if we were all following each other, we would have went Zabava rather than Port, because Zabava would have more loot for the 3 of us.
You hear the reasoning behind Misfire's choice as 400 men rotates north towards Revenants. You can see black there on the map. Stormy currently rotating into the same kind of area as Revenants. Stormy having a bit of a float as we wait for the render to come in. Stormy rotating back. Straw, Popeye, and Storm. Rotating back in the direction of one of his teammates. Spray and Pray got some distance to rotate, and Extinction have started their rotation in vehicles now. So we've got 4 teams needing to rotate in along this southern edge.
You gotta kill people.
Near Stay Golden Esports. I would expect teams to head towards Goroka. Limited number of cities available to our teams inside that zone. Port, Zabava, Coal Mine, Goroka, and Krichas. So we got 5 cities and 10 teams. So limited area for our teams to take up residence. They're all going to push into that area nonetheless. And Stormy has turned up right on top of Revenants. Stormy with just a UMP and a Thompson. Needs to be careful because Espinosa is right there. Stormy does spot this. Stormy realizes, ducks down, will communicate this to their team. So second and third currently on top of one another. Stormy stuck in that house. He's going to think about backing up. Going to use that third person. Espinosa the closest. Reinforcements arriving now for 4 Angry Men. Shots being taken towards Snipes. Snipes receiving a lot of shots from up high. Popeye and co. M4 for Popeye with that 3 times on it. 4 Angry Men turning up to join the fight. spots Espinosa. Stormy cops a couple of shots. Espinosa receives and does manage to knock Straw, though. One down, Espinosa going for a flank around the outside. Taking some shots towards Popeye. Snipe's going to rotate across. Black coming back across the road. Trainer is there. So both these teams fully with one another. Espinosa managing to get a knock on Popeye. Stormy's going to have to do some work here. Stormy using that third person. 2 down for 4 Angry Men. Shots being taken from Stormy, and that's it. 4 Angry Men have not had the start to the Inferno Pro League finals that they were hoping for. Revenants really locking down that second place finish. 4 Angry Men, all done and dusted. Revenant, Tanker, Espinosa, Black, and Snipes managing to finish off 4 Angry Men and really lock that second place finish. Still down.
What happened? Isn't there right next?
Forsaken are rotating towards 2 of the members from Extinction. Mighty, Tattoo Cat, and Pimp. Really haven't had the season that they were hoping to have.
Actually, we don't want to get in a fight anyways, but...
Mighty behind the wheel. Continuing to rotate with Forsaken. It's like they're thinking about changing vehicles. Gonna jump in that Darcy. Gonna continue on their way. Or Pimp is gonna coming up. Pimp accidentally dropping into the wrong vehicle. Just so they can continue the rotation, but they're gonna rotate towards Revenant, and Revenant might get some more action. Jump on board with Tanker. Who might spot Forsaken coming up the hill. Do hear the vehicle. Shots being taken towards Forsaken. Do manage to get a shot back. All of the Forsaken members receiving a little bit of damage, but they all managed to escape. It's like Forsaken have continued to rotate away. And went, hell no, someone's already there. Spray and pray in a vehicle rotating from Dobromesto. Or is that Death and Destruction over there? No, it is Spray and Pray. Cannot see Death and Destruction here on the map. Where have Death and Destruction gone? The drop lands in the ocean. That's going to be no good to anyone. See Spray and Pray continue to rotate in their vehicle. Ivan, Cypher, Chaco, and Vivified. Try and spot where Death and Destruction are. They've got a couple of vehicles. You're in Team 12. Oh, there they are in center of zone, where Stay Golden Esports are rotating away from them at the moment. Shot was taken. But they're still fairly separated. It's merciless. This zone, the next zone has not really changed things all that much. Still most of the zone, a lot of the zone is in the water. Meaning our teams are forced closer together than they normally would be. Not to mention, there's only really Merciless in the southern section of the zone. Most of our teams are located very, very centrally, with the exception of Extinction and Revenants, who are off to the east. Match 1 winners Merciless, rotating in the direction of Death and Destruction. The question is, will they continue to rotate to this town? They haven't rotated all the way to the town, but they have rotated to that small compound just to the south of it. Hamster Elf looking in that direction. This team's separated by the road. Hamster Elf looking down towards them. It's also just, I don't think they realise that Merciless have rocked up so close. Himself using that third person to continue to bop back and forward, looking over the top of that rock without having to really peek out. See Dank running out in the open. Hamster Elf potentially may spot this. Of course, we can see it. A lot more difficult to see without the names floating around. Hamster Elf with a level... It's got a guitar on their back. I wonder what that gun is. Level 3 helmet, vest, and backpack. Plenty of beds.
No. I'm just gonna say
Hamster Elf is going to push back to be with the remainder of their team. Dank across the road. Dank looking in the direction of death and destruction. Probably spotted Yank this. Next zone has come in. It's a very central zone again. All their teams in there with the exception of 2 teams. But Divorce has started to take some shots. Hamster Elf taking some shots now as well. As Extinction begins to engage. Forsaken. Engaging. Divorce going down to Dank with that UMP. Neuro low. Pennywise haven't taken damage. Dr. Dread still up at the moment. Neuro going down to the Car 98 of Scooby Drew. Shots ringing out up the hill. Dank just watching. Has the 3 times on that UMP. Not taking any shots towards Scooby Drew. Divorced still down. Scooby Drew going to have to try and go for that revive. And Revenants and Extinction continue to engage. Yanktis rotating around. Looks like Yanktis is going to try and go for the revive on Divorce. Yanktis keeps rotating into that smoke that has been put down for his teammate. Revive should go up. Merciless have received a lot of damage. Hamster Elf still using that rock. Still taking shots down the hill. Suppressing Merciless in order to... The shots can't be taken into the smoke to try and finish off teammate or knock. Yeah, not to knock Yank this. Pennywise has rotated all the way out to the eastern side of that compound. Wonder if Pennywise will take any shots. Pennywise 4 times on that mini, trying to spot whereabouts the members of Death and Destruction are. Whips out the Vector and rotates around back towards Neuro. More shots being taken from both these teams, both engaging from either side of the road. Neither team really pushing. Scooby Drew gets another knock though. Scooby Drew with that Car 98 4 times. Suppressed as well. Scooby Drew rocking that bolt action. Another revive coming out from Merciless. Still have the 9 alive. 9 teams remaining, sorry, with 30 players left alive. Both these teams with the full complement of players. Dank rotates around the back of the building. Neuro rotates as well. Scooby Drew misses that shot with Car 98. Looks like Merciless are going to try and get out of there with that vehicle. Away they go. Shots now raining down. Whipping out the UMP and the red dot. Shots raining down on Merciless from Death and Destruction. Dank doesn't make it. Does not survive. Extinction just up the hill though. Shots raining down from towards Scooby Drew. Does need to be careful. Scooby Drew trying to get back into cover as Extinction third party this fight. Izzy goes down to Merciless though. And Merciless have rocked up straight on top of Extinction. Dr. Dread goes down. Neuro is very low. Neuro and Snowy very close. Merciless done. In 9th place. Not able to go back to back. Being engaged by Death and Destruction and then running into Extinction is not the way you want to do things. Snowy going to loot up a little bit now. Misfire. Oh, Rave knocks. Cops a shot from Hamster Elf. Just saw that Forsaken was engaging with one of the guys from Misfire. Appears that has finished. We will stick with these two teams. He might be trying to go for a gatekeep here potentially. Rave Nox is now up, going to apply some meds. Yank this, rotating around. Both these teams, Death and Destruction, are spreading out and rotating to try and block Extinction from coming into the zone. See Divorced heading up the hill. He's actually heading away from the zone. Murray, Snowy, and Rave Nox, they appear to be heading in a southerly direction. Izzy moving that way as well. Divorced has moved all the way outside the zone to try and get a flank, but it's not going to work. Hamster Elf, the closest of all of them. Spots Snowy on the run. Snowy's going to get below that ridgeline. Murray following close behind. Murray a little bit more in the open. Murray manages to get behind a tree. Izzy made it further into zone. Going to try and help out her team. She's well away from the rest of her team, trying to get into zone. Going to apply some meds. Down goes Murray though. Hamster Elf doing some work. Rave Nox on the run as well. Death and Destruction going to do their best to not allow Extinction to come into the zone. Yank this, also rotating. Scooby Drew running along with Hamster Off with that UMP. Are going to make it into zone. One of the Extinction guys has a vehicle. And he's going to rotate. Yank this heading north. Interesting. Both these teams picking up vehicles. Hamster Elf. Murray outside the zone at the moment, applying meds, desperately trying to get in. Murray does go down to the zone. Going to be no revive for Murray, unfortunately. Tattoo Cat might get rolled up on here. Tattoo Cat, the last remaining member for Forsaken. His shots. And does have a team who's rolled right up on him. Yank this has turned up very close to Tattoo Cat. Shots now ringing out from Stay Golden Esports. Divorce taking shots towards Jokester. Timbit retaliating. Tattoo Cat right on the edge of zone. He's just hanging tight amongst all of this action. Tattoo Cat takes some shots, but Tattoo Cat does go down. Yank this, finishing off Forsaken, who did get a crate drop. We did see that with the ghillie suit. Shots being taken towards Jokes and Slate in the vehicle as they try to rotate around to get into a bit of cover. Potentially try and rotate into zone. 23 alive, 7 teams remaining. Shots ringing up the hill from Death and Destruction. Stay Golden Esports gonna rotate towards the zone. Right where they're headed, where 4 teams are already located. Rotating straight towards Extinction. Extinction hear the vehicle coming. See the vehicle and start taking shots towards them. Stay Golden Esports had flew past. Extinction do need to be careful. Down a member. Stay Golden Esports have turned up just outside. Toyin getting a knock. There's 2 teams very close to one another. Jokester thinking about going inside. Sees Snowy on the edge of zone. Trying to rotate past the edge of that wall. Izzy is down outside the zone as well. It could be all over for Izzy. Actually, Rave Nox is down as well. There's only 1 member left up. And that is Snowy. Snowy's going to have to do this on her own. Snowy does go down to Toyin though. It was sitting up on that balcony with Timbit. So we lose Extinction. Go down to Spray and Pray, who are also outside the zone. They're off on the western edge. Shots are being taken in the direction. Looks like it's being taken from Shreddit, and they're taking shots at long range. See, Lost with the M24. Bolt action sniper rifle. These guys are in zone. Right on the northern edge. Very hard to get flanked from the north when just to the north is only water. Lyrics, Gammy, and Lost. Or Gemini, potentially. Shots are ringing out somewhere. Revenants engaging with death and destruction. Hamster Elf is down. Both these teams right on the edge of zone. Revenants are right in there. So it's first v second engaging with one another right now. Black and Snipes are down. Tanker is still up. Divorced and Scooby Drew coming across. Is Tanker the only remaining member for Revenants? Yes, that is the case. Tanker having to stay low. More shots ring out. Lost getting a knock on Chaco from Spray and Pray. Divorced inside. Scooby Drew is there. Looks like Tanker is has been told that not to move. Let Death and Destruction rotate past. Survive. You can see Lyrics from Spray and Pray is down. Misfire Pickford is being rotated straight towards by Scooby Drew. Spot Scooby Drew. Lasers Scooby Drew. Yank this. Taking some shots back. Yank this very, very close. Spotted from above is Pickford. Pickford does go down. Two Divorced. Death and Destruction desperately trying to stay in this. Shots ringing out up the hill. Stay Golden Esports and Spray and Pray right on top of one another. 17 alive, 5 teams remaining to slate down outside. Vivified inside the building. Toyin is right there and pushing across. Toyin may go for the revive. This zone continues to push in. Players down all over the place. Shots ringing out left, right, and center. Zone about to come in. This next zone, critical importance to all of these teams. Who will get the zone luck? Revenant's still alive. Tanker still hanging around. Refusing to go down. Spray and Pray and Stay Golden Esports inside the same area. Inside the same small compound. They're going to have to rotate from where they are. 2 teams of 4 sharing the same compound. Shots ringing out from Toyin. Toyin takes out the tyres on that vehicle. Neither team going to be able to take vehicles now. Gemini is down. Toyin going back and forth using third person. Shots ringing out though. Shots ringing out heavily. Different fights being taken from all of these players. Vivified and Deslate engaging. Toyin and Ivan engaging. Timbit and Chaco, they're all doing it. Jokester is the one who is closest to the zone. Could be spotted from behind. But in the best place at the moment to get out of here. As we look towards the zone, there's shots happening everywhere. This fight and a fight happening in the center of the zone. From Death and Destruction and Shred It. They're all going at it. These guys have to start to rotate into the zone. Vivified coming in. Timbit, Deslate tried to rotate away using smoke. Spray and Pray using the western edge of that compound to try and get away. Now, Stay Golden Esports using that bridge as cover. Revenant Tanker still alive. Lyric still alive from Shred It. 4 members still up from Death and Destruction. Continuing to have an absolute hammerlock. Although Tanker is taking shots at Divorce right now, it appears. Tanker with that M4. He's just outside the zone. Zone is coming in. You can see the zone start to move. Trouble for Revenant. Trouble for the last remaining member of Revenant. Tanker is super, super low. That zone is coming. Yankees does finish things off. We lose another team. Revenant are down. Shred It, though, from inside the zone. Continuing to hurt Death and Destruction. Spray and Pray had managed to rotate across the road. Timbit and co trying not to allow that to happen, but Lyrics is about to be rolled up on by a full squad of Spray and Pray. Death and Destruction all still there. Meds are coming out from Meant to coming out from Stay Golden Esports, but it's trouble. It's real big trouble. Toyin is behind that tree. Toyin goes down, just the one member left up. That's Jokester. And I tell you what, Death and Destruction is living up to their name, just clapping all over the place with 11 kills at the moment. Scooby Drew taking down members with the A-dub. Now Spray and Pray are coming in towards Shred It. Spray and Pray, Ivan, close to his teammates Cypher and Lyrics. Gemini goes down. It's 2 teams remaining. 4v4. Shredded around in third. It's Death and Destruction and Spray and Pray. Hamster off towards Ivan. Ivan goes down. Vivify waiting for Hamster off to come around. Oh, Hamster off perfectly spots Vivified, but Vivified has a teammate help him out. Yank this now coming across. Cypher with a different angle potentially. Cypher raining shots down towards Scooby Drew. Spray and Pray not giving up without a fight. Couple more things. Ivan does go down. Chaco is there with Vivified. More shots being taken by Yank this towards Chaco. Divorced comes around and gets a flank. It is just Cypher. Death and Destruction just being absolutely clutch. Cypher upstairs. Starts the dance. Spots a member. One down, but that's it. Hamster Elf with the Uzi is able to finish things off, and Death and Destruction just continue to push further and further away from the field. Team leader Yank this will be incredibly happy with how his team are doing. 7 kills for Divorced, 5 for Hamster Elf, 2 for Scooby Doo, 3 for Yank this. That's 17 kills for Death and Destruction here in match 2. Spray and Pray in at second with just the 1 kill. 2 Chaco. Shred It with no kills in third. Stay Golden Esports with 3 kills in fourth. Revenants with 5 kills. Snipes with 1. Tanker with 1. Espinosa with 3. Misfire with 2 kills in sixth. 7th, Extinction with the 4 kills. Murray, Snowy, and Izzy all getting on the kill sheet. 8th is Forsaken with no kills. 9th, Merciless can't back up their win in match 1. And 10th, 4 Angry Men who have not had a good day so far. And they are in 10th for the 2nd match in a row, I believe. But that is it for match 1. Match 2 coming up very, very shortly. Do not go anywhere, guys. I'll catch you guys very, very soon.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you say. saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south.
Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back?
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.
You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south.
Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.
You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south.
You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.
You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat him man, they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud so proud, you better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south.
Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.
Hello and welcome back to the third and final match, the Inferno Pro League Finals Series. Death and Destruction have really run away with it here and have got this locked up. Cash is locked up, so let's see how the rest of our teams do. There is still some places up for grabs. Some teams out of the plane very, very early. Some are heading for boot camp, some heading for Paradise Resort. We've got 3 teams heading for boot camp, so we will head in that direction. For the sake of we're out of the plane very early. Death and Destruction, our winners, heading for boot camp. They're coming down with 4 angry men right on top of one another. These two teams very, very close. Popeye picking up a vector to start things off. Straw is inside the building. Needs to grab a vest. Does manage to grab one. Revenant's engaging. Storm is down and quickly finished off. Stormy is also down. Problems for 4 angry men again. They've lost all of their members bar Popeye. 4 angry men have not had a good day, and that day has continued. Scooby Drew in pursuit of Popeye right now. Divorce does jump down. Looks like Spray and Pray and Revenants are engaging heavily. Scooby Drew, we see there on the screen. There goes 4 angry men. Death and Destruction taking out boot camp, but still kicking off over at Paradise Resort. Stay Golden Esports Timbit is down and finished. Same as Deslate. Toyin is about to be finished as well. So just Jokestar left alive. Appears that Spray and Pray came out of that with all 4 members still alive and have got 4 kills. So Stay Golden Esports in a bit of strife, and Spray and Pray with a very, very good start here. As we check out our central zone. 2 teams way on the western edge. That is Shreddit and Misfire. Forsaken have gone all the way to the south, down towards the docks. Extinction are at the cave. Painan has Merciless currently looting up. But our central zone currently has most of our teams inside it. Lost number of players already. Shreddit having to roll with 3, just the 3 players for all of the Inferno Pro League finals today. Got himself a level 2 backpack, level 2 melon, level 3 vest. They loot up Camp Alpha. Appears like we might have lost a team so far. There's 2 teams, in fact. Revenants and 4 Angry Men, both gone. For those watching Revenants, I'm sorry, they are finished off. Hopefully, for their sake, they've managed to secure enough points to lock down the 2nd position. They're a poor day for 4 Angry Men, and considering they're out for the early for the 3rd time, I would say it is probably the case. Question is, those that were in 3rd and 4th, so 4th and 5th, can they catch up? Potentially they could spray and pray, extinction and shred it all in with a shout to catch up and take 3rd position of 4 Angry Men. And we'll have to see how that unfolds as our teams continue to loot up. Jump on board with Misfire. Again, they've got 3 members, Pickford, Easy, Loco, and Inferno. Easy Loco running around with a level 3 vest as well. Only the level 1 helmet for the time being. Do need to grab a level 2 helmet at some point. Level 1 just not going to cut it. Easy Loco stripping guns of their ammunition to feed that AK. And they're pretty much on the edge of the zone as our first zone begins to move in. Death and destruction right there in the center. Spray and pray starting to move from Paradise. Jokester, Stay Golden Esports, having to ride solo after losing the remainder of their team in Paradise Resort. Forsaken, you have not had a fun Inferno League. Trapped down in the southeastern corner. Of course, they will be able to get out of there. Extinction have moved from the caves over to Camp Charlie to keep looting up, but looks like Shred It and Misfire might be about to run into one another. Pickford is already there. Inferno is there as well, and looks like Lost is coming across. Lost does spot Inferno and gets a knock. So Misfire have a member go down early on in this 3v3 engagement. Shots being taken, and Easy Loco is going to try and cross the road to get a revive in. Easy Loco has managed to get across. Currently getting a revive as Pickford acts as a bit of a point guard, looking down the road. Shots being taken. Pickford with the UMP 2 times on it. Level 1 helmet and vest. Not the ideal kit that you'd be hoping for, but smokes are coming out. Revive has come out on Inferno. Having to use bandages to loot up. Both of these teams inside the zone. Don't have to worry too much about that. I wonder if Misfire might try and dip out. Appears that might be the case. Inferno is still trapped over there at the moment, and Lyrics on the move, rotating towards the edge of zone, trying to get a bit of high ground to try and spot those Misfire members. Can't spot them right now because they have moved off to the south. Not spotting anyone, and there you can see them having rotated towards the bridge and to the south, heading in the direction of ruins. They're going to have got away. Shredder continues to move around. Lost moving as well. He's going to come back across the road to meet up with his teammates, but they are, for the time being, gone. It looks like Death and Destruction and Spray and Pray might have turned up on top of one another, and they're engaging. 2 down for Spray and Pray already. Chaco is still up, taking shots towards Scooby Drew. He's trying to rotate around. 2 down and finished off already. Ivan is super low. Divorced running in the open. Divorced is spotted. Doesn't get finished off by Chucko, though. Needed to be more accurate. Yank this coming up the hill. Hamster Elf starting a rotation in behind. Ivan does need to be careful because here comes Hamster Elf. Coming up in behind the guys from Spray and Pray. Hamster Elf could be in a very good position. Ivan does go down. Just Chucko left. Yank this pushing up very, very close, and that's it. Spray and Pray gone. Death and destruction, and just clinical in the way that they get things done. And they pick up their 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th kills. Spray and Pray rolling up on Death and Destruction, and that is not the team you want to roll up on. Yank this and Divorce, applying a few meds. As they watch a crate drop come down and loot up themselves. Yank this receiving a little bit of damage on that level 3 vest. The zone closes in the middle. Jokestar is off to the north. The last remaining member of Stay Golden Esports, Merciless, going for that drop. Drop has already been stripped. There is a ghillie suit in there for Dr. Dread. Dank Dr. Dread, Pennywise, and Neuro. Of course, taking out match 1, the Inferno Pro League finals on Erangel. We'll also try and get the results, full results of all today's matches and the total leaderboard for you guys. And we'll do our best to get that done as we watch Lyrics looking towards Inferno. Easy Loco spots Lyrics though and starts taking shots down the hill. Inferno goes down to the M24. Easy Loco receiving some shots from Lyrics. Inferno in the open. Might get finished off here. He's super, super low. Will probably go down and does. Lost getting the kill for that one. Easy Loco and Pickford up the hill. There remaining. Pickford receiving a couple of shots, but getting a knock on Gemini. So one has been finished off and one has been knocked. Doesn't look like Misfire are going to push the envelope here. It's like they're just going to stay inside the zone and get out of things. They do not want to engage. They are getting out of there, although they did get a knock, but Gemini will get revived as long as Lost or Lyrics comes up to get Gemini, who's crawling down in their direction. It needs to get inside the zone, that's for sure. Doesn't need to bleed out even faster. Either of these teammates are going to come up and get the revive. It's like Lyrics is pushing in that direction. Will get the revive on Gemini. Gemini is going to be able to be in cover and have enough health to get revived by Lyrics. So Shred It, not going to lose any more members. Extinction and Forsaken beginning to come into the zone together in the south. Jump on board with Murray with the M762. They push towards that compound, although it looks like Izzy might have spotted some of the Forsaken guys. Pimp in the open, Pimp running. We wait for things to render in. Pimp obviously in cover there, otherwise shots would have been taken. Izzy taking some shots with that blue and purple gun skin. Gets into the compound. 6 times on that M4. Drop coming down near these two teams. Pimp, who is in a bit of cover. Mighty and Tattoo Cat. Didn't receive any damage. Pimp uses a first aid kit, fully boosts, and then continues to run further and further into zone. But he's running in the direction of one of the Extinction players, and that is Izzy. Izzy getting that knock. Pimp does go down. Tattoo Cat and Mighty caught behind that rock. Izzy knows exactly where they are. 3 times on that M4. Mighty receiving some shots. Mighty is so low. Izzy just lasering those crosshairs onto that rock. Anyone pops their head out, like Tattoo Cat is there. Tattoo Cat does go down, receiving shots. Izzy gets the knock and he's going to push solo towards these two players, but one has been knocked. I wonder if Izzy does have a nade or a Molotov. Would come in quite in handy. Tattoo Cat has been rezzed. We'll be applying a first aid kit. Is he going to have a quick loop? Interesting. Nade coming out now from Mighty. None of those nades connect. Although Izzy is... Let's see where Izzy and the remaining players are. Although Merciless has turned up as well. Mighty in the open. Mighty needs to get into some cover. Jumping around. Mighty's going to go down. Extinction finding an angle. Tattoo Cat trying to reply. Tattoo Cat caught in between a rock and a hard place and goes down to Rave Knox. As we lose a team in 6th, and that is Forsaken. So Izzy coming across to claim her prize. Merciless. Not too far away. We'll have heard those gunshots, and they're in the compound to the west of Extinction. Now, match 1 winners. Clearly engaged with somebody already, because that level 3 vest has been damaged. They're right on the southern tip of the zone. Snowy coming in, but Dr. Dread has got Extinction coming in towards him. Snowy is right there. It's 2 teams very, very close to one another. Murray comes across. Snowy's taking some shots. Murray and Dr. Dread very close to one another. Izzy and Rave Knox rotating around. Murray very, very close to Dr. Dread. Rave Knox getting knocked by Dr. Dread inside that building. Shots being taken. Pre-fires in the door with the Uzi. It doesn't really work out. Dr. Dread getting the knock on Murray. Dr. Dread receiving some shots now. Murray is going to be finished off. Extinction lose a member. Rave Knox is down. Just Snowy and Izzy up at the moment. So what started off as a very good start for Extinction has resulted in them losing a member after getting that squad wipe. Neuro being finished off though. Izzy does go down to Dank. Izzy getting caught on a audacious flank. And Dank is right there with that Vector. Izzy caught outside the zone. It might be curtains for Izzy. See exactly where Dank is. Izzy in a lot of trouble. Dr. Dread going to be pushing across towards Rave Knox. Spots Rave Knox, but Rave Knox also spots Dr. Dread, and Dr. Dread is finished off in a matter of seconds. Rave Knox trying to get across and get the revive on Izzy. Dank is right on the edge. Rave Knox spots this, receives some shots, but no, Rave Knox doesn't spot it. Fortunately for her, does not go down, but the zone is hot on her tail. Pennywise and Dank not letting Rave Knox get the revive. 2 Merciless members left up against the 2 members left up from Extinction. Rave Knox receive a couple more shots. Izzy does go down to that nade, finishing things off. It's now a 2v2. Pennywise and Dank versus Rave Knox and Snowy. Rave Knox receiving some shots, goes down to Dank. Pennywise goes down in retaliation from Snowy. Now a 1v1. And both knocked players are outside the zone. Snowy has pretty much given up on trying to get the revive on Rave Knox. And he's just looking to engage with Dank. Although Rave Knox has managed to slide over. Rave Knox has managed to get over. Snowy trying to engage, but here comes Dank. Dank coming around the outside. Dank might spot this. Dank v Snowy. Snowy v Dank. Dank does go down. Rave Knox goes down as well, but Snowy lives to fight another day, and that's 7 kills now for Extinction. Looks like one of the Shreddick guys is AFK in a vehicle. So we're down to 8 alive, 4 teams remaining. The solo from Stay Golden Esports, now a solo from Extinction, 2 from Shred It, and what do you know? Death and Destruction still alive, still kicking, and they've got all 4 members. I said they had a hammerlock on this tournament before. I really don't think it does it justice. So they have a hammerlock on it. They've pretty much got the 6 Infinity Stones in a glove right now. They decide when people die, and when they decide that there's very little chance of them surviving. Shots being taken from a hamster up towards Lyrics. Lyrics are lost behind a tree each. Lost trying to back his way up the hill. Shots being taken towards Lost from Yank This. Yank This. Lasers. With that 6 times on that M4. Lyrics down to just the 1 member left up. Problems for Shred It, and Shred It are now gone. 6 alive. It is a 4v1v1. Extinction, Stay Golden Esports, and Death and Destruction. Snowy and Jokester on either side of this hill. Scooby Drew pushing towards Jokester. Snowy coming up the hill. I wonder if how Snowy and Jokester are going to play this. Jokester lets Hamster off, pretty much run past. Hamster off, takes some shots, receives some shots, but Jokester does go down. It's a 4v1. Snowy receiving shots, and that's it. Death and Destruction, just eliminating players at will. And for the 2nd match in a row, they come away with the win. Congratulations, Death and Destruction. They are the Inferno Pro League winners, and they have won it by a mile. Divorced with 5 kills. Scooby Drew with 3. 4 for Yank This. That's 12 kills in total for Death and Destruction here in the 3rd and final match of the Inferno Pro League. 2nd, Extinction with 7 kills. 1 for Mary, 2 for Snowy, Rave, Knox, and Izzy. 3rd, Stay Golden Esports. They all got 0 kills. 4th was Shredded. 2 kills for Lost. 1 kill for Gemini. 5th, Merciless, who won match 1. 1 kill for Dr. Dread. 2 for Dank. That's 3 kills. In 6th was Forsaken with no kills. 7th, Misfire with no kills. 8th, Spray and Pray with the 4 kills. 2 to Chucko, 1 to Vivified, 1 to Ivan. And then Revenants in 9th with a couple of kills to Espinoza. And then 4 Angry Men, who had an absolute shocker of a day, finishing up in 10th. They had a day to forget. 4 Angry Men started the day in 2nd. That's not where they're going to finish. But guys, it has been an absolute pleasure, as always, to cast for you guys. I will just check and see how we are going in terms of scores. But it is without a shadow of a doubt, that Death and Destruction have come away with this one. See if scores have been updated. Not as of yet. But guys, I am Simsy, no longer with Iconic. With Vicious and Delicious. Couldn't say no to joining a team with a name like that. But big thank you to all of the Inferno League staff. Lexi and Papa Dubs, co-owners of mine of the Inferno League tournaments. Not Bear, one of our head staff, and also Sour Skittles, Ethan, and I'm sure I'm missing other, Gingivitis. Sure I'm missing a member or two that I'm forgetting to thank. But if you did help out with the Inferno League, thank you very much, guys. It has been a pleasure, as always. Keep an eye out for when our duos are coming up. That's the next Inferno League tournament coming up soon. Try to keep an eye out for that one. And make sure you register for next season of the Inferno Pro League. Keep an eye out for that. But guys, for now, I am Simsy. As always, it has been a pleasure. I will catch you guys very, very soon. Congrats once again to Death and Destruction, taking out the Inferno Pro League.
present.